Hello and thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to say thank you for all of the love, all the support, all of the guidance, and all of the people who have reached out to me. This has made this totally worthwhile, and I'm just living my purpose, and I'm so grateful. So thank you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Caroline McGrath, and this channel is all about self-development, healing, light, and love. Today's topic is about the mind. There's so much I could speak about, but I want you to kind of understand how to become a little more conscious in your life, how to raise your vibration, how to become everything that you're meant to be. If you think about the mind, if you think about the people who have achieved so much in this life, think about the people who created the bed. A mind created that. Some thoughts, some person's mind created that. If you think about the shoes that you put on your feet, a mind created that. If you think about your phone, all of this technology that I'm using, well, ring light, but if you think about all of those things, most of our luxuries and almost everything we use daily, a mind created that. A human mind. Look at electricity. Look at the transformation of all of the things that we have. Just think about it. What makes you any different to think that you cannot achieve those things? It's our paradigms. We have been conditioned to believe that we are a certain way. We have been conditioned through, we have certain beliefs that we believe about ourselves because of our environment or our home life. And unfortunately, those beliefs is what stops us from being our best version of ourselves. If we were to go and do something, if we wanted to start a new course, if we had an amazing opportunity of a business idea and wanted to do that, there's always self-doubt in the mind. That's your ego, and that is your paradigms. So learning that you're not the mind, you have a mind, and you have a body. You're not a body. Just like I am not angry, I am not sad, I am not happy, I am not excited, because they're all expressions, they're all words that we use to try and define ourselves. That is not who we are. I've already explained that we're spiritual beings and there's so much more to us. But getting back to the mind, so what you tell your mind, what you constantly tell yourself is what you're going to become. This is how we create habits. Once you constantly tell yourself a thought, then they become habits. Just think about this. Your thoughts become feelings. Those feelings become actions. And the actions become results. So everything you have now is because of what you have thought in the past. It's the law of cause and effect. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you're going to receive negative things. So once you're aware of that, that's powerful, because anytime I think of a negative thought now, I cannot give it energy. Okay, I feel it, but I cannot give it energy. It has to pass, because I know I will only attract those bad things. So that's just the laws of the universe. Learn them, get with them. This is what way it works. So it all comes down to your attitude. I recently done a little bit of learning with an amazing woman called Kim Calvert. She is a serious woman. She has achieved so much in this life. She is from Northern Ireland, millionaire, multi-millionaire. She worked with Bob Proctor. If you don't know him, get to know him. Watch all his videos, follow his content, do his meditations. He will raise your vibration. He will make your mind think. He will make you stop and think. He will make you be more conscious and aware. So coming back to your attitude. Our attitude is what defines who we are. If you Try from now on, try this little task. Try and treat every single person as if they're the most important person in the world. Some of you may be thinking, well, how can I do that? Because she's a psycho and he's nuts and blah, blah, blah. But try your very best to come with your heart, and when you come across people, to treat them like they're the most important person in the world, because this is where you will gain success. Your heart gives out vibrations. Your heart actually gives more vibrations out, and this is fact. We are living behind so much scientific evidence now that we do have energy. We aren't just our bodies. So it is fact that our heart has a vibration. There's so much studies that I've heard of people who show compassion and people who don't, and the results that they get and the results that they don't. It's not going to do you any harm to show people a little more respect and love. So I don't understand why not to try it. So please just keep that in your head when you come across somebody who really, really bothers you. Just treat everybody as if they're the most important person in the world, because to them they are the most important person in the world. And just like yourself, you're the most important person in this world. So your attitude really is the beginning of the mindset progress. Obviously, the present moment is a lot to do with it, and I spoke about that in the last episode or video, whatever you want to say. So being present and focusing on your attitude. Your attitude, sometimes I go mind blank, sorry. So your attitude is important. Just get that into your head. Act, think, control yourself and conduct yourself as if you already are that person that you want to be. Why not? Why not? Because your paradigm says you can't. Well, let's change it. You are, you can, and you will be whoever you want to be. Just put it into your mind. Walk around. If you want to be famous, if you want to be a superstar celebrity, which I wouldn't recommend because I wouldn't like that lifestyle, but if you want to be somebody and you're waiting to be happy until you are that somebody, that's not a good way to live. If you're waiting until you have something more, that's not a good way to live. You need to find happiness in your present moment where you are. Now, you can't find happiness from outside things. The more things you buy isn't going to bring you much more happiness. I've had absolutely nothing to the point of no food, and I've had absolutely everything of living with millionaires. So, I mean, I understand that it's lovely to have nice things and life is a lot more easier when you have less money worries, but try and find that inner peace. So getting back to the mind, the conscious state, raising the vibration. I have a diagram that I have done. Again, I learned this to be a very, very helpful technique. If I ask you what is the mind, you're probably sitting thinking about it. What is the mind? Nobody really knows what the mind is. You probably go and say, well, it's, that muscle inside the brain, but that's not your mind, that's your brain. Like I said, you're not your mind. So I have a diagram here. I want to explain it to you because it's very simple for you to understand your mind. So here we go. So the best way for me to describe this is your head. This is your conscious mind. Split it in half. You have your conscious mind and you have your subconscious mind. This is the body. So imagine that, having two minds. If we go over here, every single thought that you put into your conscious mind, so energy, all energy is everywhere. There's another law on energy, so we'll go into that. But every thought you put into your conscious mind then becomes a thought and causes a feeling. Those feelings go down into your body and they come out as actions and they are then turned into results. So if you are thinking bad thoughts and the thoughts are coming down into your mind, you're subconsciously putting that down into your body. you're creating actions, the way you behave, and then that's what result you're going to get. So put the diagram away. Do you understand that? Do you understand that if we give ourselves enough love, enough self-love, and stop doubting ourselves, start giving ourselves more beliefs in our own power, we can do anything. You can do anything. If you understand that, you're going to already start acting that way. It's like myself. If I want to do something, there's a little part in the back of my mind that says, oh God, but sometimes you're a little scattery. Sometimes, you know, the ego starts to creep in. But that's not who you are. You need to work deeper. You need to go and raise that vibration and start understanding what you're putting into your mind. You're not fat. You are not slow. You are not a bad person. You are not all of those bad things. You're much, 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 much more. And start believing in yourself. Why not? Okay? So I'll move on. So once we've understood our conscious mind, we've now understood that our attitude is what's creating our whole being. Then we want to talk about, what about those days when you just have those really down, low days? What can you do? Because realistically, this kind of practice takes time. You're not going to become conscious overnight. You're not going to change and heal your life overnight, or within a week, or within a month, or within maybe a year. Healing can last forever. But there is ways of dealing when you feel low. So, and even when you don't feel low, if you try and practice this throughout your daily day, or when you're feeling a bit lost for energy. So my top tips for raising your vibration, for being your best self, and for coming out of that anxiety and depression, I really would invite you to, I already said it, and it's the most important thing, be present in the moment. So be present in the moment. Second thing I would say is to meditate. Meditation is difficult for people. They feel uncomfortable. They feel they have to do it a certain way. You do not. I'm just looking at my hair. So you do not. Meditation is, you find your own flow. Find what works for you. If it's sitting up with your legs closed, with your eyes open, with your eyes closed. If it's staring at a candle. If it's lying down in your bed completely relaxed. Whatever it is that works for you, works for you. Don't control it. Don't try and be something more. I would invite you to do the 28 chakra cleansing. I will talk about that in my Reiki video. But the 28-day chakra cleansing will just align all of your chakras throughout your body, all your energy. And within 28 days, you should be cleansed and your chakras should be aligned. Sometimes you need more work than this, but most of the time, if you do a meditation, a short meditation for 30 minutes, look them on YouTube. If you want, you can message me on Instagram, Wellness with Caroline, and I will send you a 28-day chakra cleanse. Let me know how you feel after this. I know it really works. So, number 1, living in the moment. Number 2, meditation. Number 3, be conscious what you're putting into your body, the foods that you're choosing to eat. If you look up, there's a lot of foods that can help raise your vibration. Unfortunately, dairy and meat products don't raise your vibration. But it's not to say, I'm not telling you do not eat those. There's different people's opinions, and that's okay. I'm just trying to guide you as to what raises my vibration and what I know works. So number 4, I would say drink water. You are water. There is so much water. You need water. Liters, 3 liters. Just drink water in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Try your best to get your water intake up. So what are we on? Number 5. Number 5 is be silly. Dance. See when you feel so rubbish, turn your music right up And who cares who's watching? Just dance like a crazy person. Let it go. Just feel yourself. See the power of feeling movement and dance and freedom. You're lifting your vibration. So just don't care. Just let it go. Just get it out. If you need to wriggle your arms and be so silly, do that. But this is going to raise your vibration. And or exercise. So exercise is very good. I'm very involved in exercising our minds. I've tried to do a little 15-minute exercise daily. I would be very active anyway, but exercise and just movement. So freedom of dance and acting silly, your vibe will rise because you'll laugh at yourself. So number 6, am I on? Number 6. So another way to lift your vibration is to do a random act of kindness. Again, that's your heart opening up, the gratitude leveling up. Just see how you feel after studying these tips. I hope that this has been useful tonight. I've been trying to stay on track. I want you to understand your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, your thoughts, how they create your reality. The law of cause and effect, the universal law of vibration. We have vibrations. Science even shows we are a vibration. We let off vibrations. Our energy is. And that your attitude determines everything that you receive. So be kind. And be kind to others. And the last thing I spoke about as well is how to raise that vibration when you're feeling that low. And yeah, now I just feel amazing. So I'm gonna go and thank you so much again. I hope that this video wasn't too short. And if you have any comments, comment below. Like, subscribe and share, get this awareness out. I want to help and heal as many people as I can. And that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much.